Hello, my name is Irene. I am not a professional flute player. I'm definitely not a professional musician. I just play and collect flutes as a hobby. But before I tell you the secret behind my flute collection, I will insert the video now in which I introduced all my instruments quickly. I would like to share my flute collection with you. This one is my ocarina. This one is my flute by Altus. My flute by Wunderlich, which is partly a wooden flute. My tenor recorder. My Indian bamboo flute. This one is my Native American flute. My alto recorder and my soprano recorder, my transparent plastic soprano recorder, which I decorated. These are my Irish tin whistles in the key of B flat, in the key of D, and this Irish tin whistle was purchased at the Guinness Storehouse in Dublin. And the last one is my dog whistle for my future puppy. So what's the secret behind all this? The secret is that my flute collection helps me cope with a mental illness. I suffer from borderline personality disorder. Sometimes I am under such high emotional tension that I don't feel my body anymore. In these situations, I end up in self-destructive behavior and in self-harm. Some other symptoms of mine are a rather low self-esteem, sometimes insecurities, inner emptiness, and the fear of being abandoned and left alone by people who are important and close to me. Trusting people is a challenge for me, and I have a tendency towards paranoia. In case I don't feel my body, it's very important to use skills. Skills activate the human senses and enable me to get into the here and now again, into the presence, to feel my body again in order to prevent me from self-harm. Of course, a flute collection is not a solution to every problem, and it's not suitable for everybody. I just want to tell you what has helped me personally. The flutes help me activate some of the human senses, for example, the sense of touch. When I hold the flute with my hands and my fingers are occupied. This is very important for me. I feel the ground underneath my feet when I keep the balance, and I have to control my body posture, my breath, as well as the embouchure of my lips. The sense of hearing doesn't need to be explained when it comes to music. The sense of sight is important, for example, when you read sheet music, and the sense of smell gets activated, for example. My Native American flute is made of cedar wood, and this smells really good, really special. Having mentioned some human senses that make me become aware of my body and feel my body again, I would like to share a few perspectives that help me cope with some of my symptoms. Flute is my passion. This perspective helps me against inner emptiness. Music is self-care to me. This helps against self-harm and against self-destructive behavior. Creating something, making music helps me against low self-esteem. My collection will not leave me alone, hopefully. This perspective helps me against the fear of abandonment, against the fear of being lonely. In order to learn an instrument, you need to have attention, concentration, and memory, and this helps to live in the here and now, to live in the presence, instead of being stuck in the past with your mind all the time. However, I must not exaggerate it. I must admit, there were times in my life I was stuck in such crisis that I had no capacity and no concentration to do music. When I was accommodated at a psychiatric hospital the last time, until a few months after my release from there, I had no resilience. It took me quite a while to recover, and I know that crisis will come again from time to time. But I am aware of the fact that receiving help is always possible. I would like to complete this video with 2 quotes by 2 clever persons. The first quote goes like this: "There is a crack in everything, that's how the light gets in," by Leonard Cohen. The second quote goes like this: "Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength." This quote is by Barack Obama. With this in mind, I wish you a strong resilience. Warm regards, Irene.